So like what happens when we're drinking alcohol is our body is using all of the easy energy, but it can't use the ladder to get to the other energy.
People go home, and I was one of these people, and you might just have one drink a night because you start to think to yourself, oh, I'm just going to have a drink with dinner. But then you start to examine, like, okay, what do I want this drink for? And if I'm being truthful, it was always just a desire for a little bit of fun. Mm-hmm. And once I stopped, when I had this realization that I was like, all of these things are just making me go further away from my goals. But even just that one thought of I'm going to have fun, and it turns into one alcoholic beverage, which turns into one a night, which turns to I've drank one a night for a month. Those like little outcomes go like, wow, that makes me a little more tired. I don't really get as good of sleep because I have that little bit of alcohol in me, even though I think I might. I wake up in the next day, I'm a little more inflamed. My workout doesn't go as well. I don't recover as good. These compounding effects from one drink a night, I think, show up across the long haul.
Yeah, man. And there's honestly like so many sub points like within your thought. And so when you drink alcohol, what happens is your body has a hard time methylating certain B vitamins, which are essential for energy production, right? And so if we think about energy production as like grabbing fruit off of an apple tree, all the literal lowest hanging fruit, your body needs almost nothing to like grab those, right? Like you look at it and there's like, there's 25 apples on this thing and you can grab like 7 or 8 on these low. If you just grab the 7 and 8 and you don't have a ladder to get to the others, you're gonna go to the next tree. But that doesn't leave the tree that you had actually like where you removed all of the energy from it.
Yeah.
And so what happens is our body, when it can't methylate, it doesn't have a ladder to get the rest of those. So it grabs a little bit, grabs a little bit, grabs a little bit. Hey, what's it do with the remainder of that tree? Well, since it can't break it down, it gets converted and turns into triglycerides and gets stored as fat. So like what happens when we're drinking alcohol is our body is using all of the easy energy, but it can't use the ladder to get to the other energy. So our body uses what it can and goes, take this extra, put it over here, right? These different acetyl-CoA molecules that my body can't use now, and we'll just package those up and put it in that fat ass for later, right?
What a great analogy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.